Some people, just like what the other person said, naturally are unfaithful.
Yes.
Some people delay gratification, and there are some people that expect that even if it is a biro you give them,
Say
thank you. So maybe delayed gratification. You understand?
If that is bringing, if that's a reason for someone to cheat, I feel for that to be that person's reason, that means they have poor communication. Because if you communicate well, you should be able to tell your partner, okay, this is what you're doing and I don't like, so do this way. Anytime I give you a pen, tell me thank you. I love it. I love being appreciated. That you're communicating your feelings with that person. If that person next time does the same things, then you know that person is actually not willing to. But I think there's always a first, second, and third time. So, we gradually adjust to each other. You don't just wake up. We are two different people. You don't expect someone today. I don't read mine. You don't read mine. So if I have something you're doing that I'm not okay with, I should be able to communicate to you that this thing you're doing, I'm not okay with it. Because I know you cannot read my mind and know what is okay for me might not be okay for you. So communication, I think, is a key.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go back to your own definition of why do we cheat, because I have one technical question I would like to ask, but after you have given us your own definition of why do we cheat.
I can't really see, but I know a lot of people, everyone has his reason why they cheat. Cheating has become something that is very common in our society today, in relationship, in marriages, and everything, which is bringing us back to high level of divorce. But the thing is, we cannot really just go into judging such people, because everyone has a point to justify his action. You believe, I'm doing this for so reasons, and I cannot actually judge them because they have their reasons.
Okay.
Everyone has his reason for cheating.
But are we supposed to cheat?
No.
Good.
I'm not a supporter
Your
of
gender, are they supposed to cheat?
No.
My gender, I'll answer that one. Capital, no. But just like you said, there are things that pushes one to do that. Now, the technical question that I want to ask each and every one of you watching us in this edition of the program, Family Ties, who cheats the most? Is it the man or is it the woman? Who cheats the most?
If you ask me, I would say I think it's a 50-50 something, because the both gender cheats. We cannot actually see so number of men cheat and so member of ladies cheat. Either way, cheating is not okay and it's not acceptable.
Okay, now another question I want to ask is, how do we mitigate this issue of cheating? How? You mentioned one point, but let me see if you can remember that point that you mentioned earlier. How we can, thank you, that is just it, communication. If there's a breakdown in communication in every relationship, definitely there are going to be consequences and repercussions. And that is what leads to one person not having full trust in the other person. Then you discover that the person goes out. Maybe if the other person is temperamental and the other person has been saying, this is what I don't like, work on it, but so many people don't work on it. Then you'll go to where he will get that satisfaction and being, kind of like listened to and being obeyed. Now, you said it's a 50-50 thing. I think I would tend to agree with you. I would tend to agree, because let's not gain sides. Because what we're actually aiming at is to see that we reduce this issue of cheating. Because if you look at what is happening in the society today, my God, it is so devastating. It is so discouraging. Some people, even as of this point, are even saying they're scared of getting married, because these are some of the things that contribute to bad relationships. Now, people often justify cheating to themselves, because some will go out and say, everyone does it. You understand? No one will get hurt. I deserve this. The rules are unfair anyway. These mental narratives reduce guilt and make wrongdoing feel permissible. Do you agree with that? Now, relationship dynamics we also mentioned that good point that you mentioned earlier, which is what?
Communication.
Communication. All right. Then communication breakdown. We said it. If there's a communication breakdown, definitely all these things will start, manifesting. When partners avoid discussing maybe their desires, their disappointments, their boundaries, we made mention of something like
Yeah.
if the person does and you don't like, you have to say it. If they don't discuss things like that, cheating can become an escape instead of addressing conflict. Now, we've heard it from three of our sisters that said some people are naturally unfaithful, bad attitude, nonchalant. I think I want to believe that these things are coming as a result of what maybe they have
Experience
experienced
or send someone
or
experience.
seen somebody going through it. Now, bad attitude, nonchalant attitude, being rude, bad hygiene. I think being rude, let me just say it's a 50-50 thing because it comes from your gender and also my gender.
Yes.
Bad hygiene, my gender, they're the ones topping the chart concerning that one because I know that you people's gender, well, some are not
But
conscious of.
now in this our era,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of ladies that neglect this. They have
Hygiene.
yes, they
Okay.
neglect their hygiene.
Okay.
Like you see a lady very dirty. If you go into a lady's room,
Can I give you another word? You said very dirty. Let me say extremely, extremely. Okay, go ahead.
yeah,
If some of
the
them walk into
hygiene
the
is
studio
I think
here,
is both.
it's
It's
both.
also for both
But like you
genders.
said, now you have observed that some ladies in this era, they are
Yes,
not conscious of taking good care
they
of
are
their
not.
health, which can also make somebody to actually go out and start doing what he's not supposed to do, or
But
even start going out with another
I
lady.
kind of feel bad hygiene is something that can be tackled because when someone is dirty and your let's say the other partner is clean, you try to at least talk to the person, adjust some things and the rest. And I don't think bad hygiene
It's not
is
supposed to be a
a
reason per
reason.
se, but
Yes, sir.
at least you can work on it. That is why they said if there is communication breakdown, at least if you communicate to the person will have to like consider what you have said and to also adjust. Well, in case if you're watching us, you can leave your comments at the comment section and you can also include your name and where you're watching us from so that we'll be able to get back to you. If in case if you have a question, the program is still Family Ties. It's coming to you from Frontline TV. Financial dissatisfaction.
That's
Well,
lack of contentment.
from
That's
which
where
of
this
the
is coming
gender?
from.
From which of the
It's
gender?
mostly ladies.
Why?
I don't know. But it's mostly ladies. And most time it's lack of contentment. Maybe the man is giving you money and it's not okay. You feel this is not up to your standard. And it's mostly for those that live chose to live a fake life. You're trying to look like this your friend that is having everything. But there are situations whereby that friend that they are looking towards is either having a lot of people around the guys, or there are some that are financially stable themselves. But most time it's just the guys. And from there, a lady having such friend, because you're seeing your friend is having everything put together and the rest, and you feel I need to be like her, and you go to her for advice, it leads to cheating.
Okay. Now, we have said so much about why we cheat, and our main aim in this program is to see how we are able to uh, mitigate these negative trends in the society, mitigate it in our youths, and also, if possible, somebody may say we were not married. Why are we talking about things like this? But we already have. Some of us are fortunate to have first-hand experience. That is why we want to use this medium to please plead and also appeal to people out there that please, cheating is not the best. If there's anything that will bring you people together is to sit together and work stronger and better is have a very strong communication attachment. Don't allow your communication to break down, because once your communication breaks down and you don't talk with the person as in this is what I like, this is what I don't like, definitely there's going to be a problem.
Yes.
What's going to be your advice on how to mitigate this issue of why people cheat?
As you've said, communication, communicate. And I feel when you communicate your feelings and it's not being heard, or the person has not taken corrected his parts and is still repeating the same thing, I feel instead of cheating on that person is to move away, walk away, like move on. Because staying in that relationship, you're turning yourself into someone you're not. And gradually you cannot start, let's say for instance, you start from a relationship, start cheating from a relationship because maybe the money the guy or
But
what you're getting from the lady.
moving away doesn't make the issue better. It still makes it worse now.
I'm just sharing my opinion.
Okay,
I
okay,
feel as a let me speak from a lady's point of view.
okay.
If a lady cheat now, let's say you start from a relationship, you're cheating because maybe this guy is not giving you enough money as you wanted, because we all know a lot of things have gone high. The price of hair, clothes and everything is high, and you want to look good. But the thing is, when you cheat today, like there's always a first time, and when you start, it will not stop there, because you say, let me just do it this once, and you do it. Then next time you try doing it again because you saw another thing that you want to get for yourself, and from there it continues. And when you start cheating in a relationship, it will be very difficult to stop it in marriage, because it has already become part of you. It's very difficult to stop something that is already an attitude. So me, in my opinion, I feel walking away is the best. I must not be in a relationship to be important in the society. But if you must be, cheating is a
It's
no.
not. It's a no. All right. Thank you very much for your contribution and your insights. And one other thing I'd like to say here before we wrap up this first edition of the program, Family Ties, coming to you from Frontline TV. You need to be matured in mind whenever you're going into a very serious and committed relationship. One. Number two, you are like supposed to have a mentor, somebody that's going to be guiding you. I'm not, yeah, the person can advise you, but it's up to you to know which of the advice to take, and let that person be older and more matured than you. And above all, watch the company you keep. Watch the company you keep. That's going to be my last word for today. Watch the company you keep in case you want to have a successful relationship. Not all friends will be happy that you are in a very good relationship. Many will be jealous. Many will do everything possible within themselves to say, if it's not me, it's not supposed to be you. So you have to be on the watch out for such things. So that's the end of today's program, the first edition of Family Ties. We hope to come your way with more interesting topics, and we hope that you're going to also participate, and also you comment and also like and share this program wherever you're watching us. We really appreciate you. Well, thanks for watching. Until we come again, we are away again next time with another interesting topic. Stay out of trouble, but please, enough of the cheating. Remain blessed. Bye for now.